Give me that. I'll take
Oh,
that.
no, yeah, you get that in. I'll get on the
matter.
other side.
I don't know where I am. I hear you joined the competition. Man,
Yes, I did.
piss off.
Grab the hammer.
Call to order the August 8th, 2019 Recreation Committee meeting. All councilmen are present except Oliver Joseph and John Cagnolati. With that, we'll go to the invocation and pledge of allegiance. Conclude with you.
I will.
Ask everyone to stand.
Everyone, please stand. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. Lord, as we continue to move into the hurricane season, we ask that you continue to watch over Ascension Parish and the Gulf South region. We ask that you continue to watch out for the elderly and the disabled. And you ask that guide this committee that we work to make Ascension a better place for people to live and things where people can get out, outdoors, and enjoy their family life. We ask this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to remind the public, if anybody wants to speak, to go ahead and fill out the public comment card and bring it to the podium. With that, we'll go to agenda item number 4, the director's report.
Good evening, fellas. It's been a while since we last convened. Recreation, as always, keeps on moving forward. Trash to treasure. Recreation Department is proud to continue its recycle reuse program. We just recently added batting cages to Santa Mall Park front field. The entire frame is made from high-quality steel poles that were recycled from our old playground equipment. We're turning our front field at Santa Mall into one of our rental opportunities. So, you know, if it's not needed for recreation, if it's available, then we can rent it out to outside teams in to come do it. So we got to make everything, you know, ready for them. So new batting cages, new hitting stations, all that was added, and all that was done with recycled material. Our bathroom renovations continue. Our improvement project continues. We have updated restrooms at Santa Mall, Stevens, Butch Gore, Paula Park, and now at Prairieville Park. You can see from the pictures up there, I mean, just a little bit of TLC goes a long ways as far as perception and what it looks like. I mean, I had someone say before, you know, you look like you might contract something in the bathroom at one point, and just redoing the floors the way we did, getting on top of the cleaning, this just made a world of difference and gotten a lot of talk and a lot of compliments about it. We have all the supplies and we have it all scheduled out, so eventually every restroom that we do have will eventually get renovated. Recreation news and notes. It's fall time. Our spring leagues have all wrapped up. Softball and baseball though rolls into their fall seasons. Our girls softball league is taking registration right now. Flyers up. You can find them on Facebook at AYSA. LegalItem.com/AYSA also have all the information you need for softball. Boys baseball fall registration actually already wrapped up. They do have some late registration, but you can visit ascensionbaseball.org to get more information on that. 2 other projects we rolled into. We called it Made in the Shade and B-Ball in Donaldsonville. The beginning of our project, Made in the Shade, kicked off with shade panels added to seating at the splash pad in Donaldsonville. Plans are in works to add shade to many of our playgrounds in the near future. The Rec Department is also pleased to announce the completion of our court renovation at Lemonville. Weather issues caused many delays, but the finished product was well worth the wait. We have 2 more courts that are scheduled to be renovated in 2019, with our remaining courts slated for 2020. I can't say if you can see from the pictures up there, but I mean, that court came out really, really well, and it was one of our older, more worn courts, and it's really nice out there now. Just a couple of news notes not on there is Santa Mall Park Rec Center. We're moving forward with that slowly but surely. You know, it's an old building, has you know, some special care that had to be taken to get it in order. So asbestos removal is going on right now, and demo is slated to take place soon. Hillaryville, our big project is going and going. It's I've been out there. I mean, it's there. Like it looks like it's done, but there's a couple more items that require the river. As we know, the river levels of the Mississippi have been so high, and with the park being so close to that, there's certain things that they can't quite finish the final steps until the river levels get to where it's safe out there. So those are the few things holding us up right there. Finally, I'd like to welcome aboard. The Recreation Department would like to welcome and introduce 2 new members of our staff, and Mr. Lacey Joseph, our new West Side Programs Coordinator, and Cortez Mitchell, our new Recreation Office Administrator. DeLacy's a Donaldsonville High School graduate and a Tulane University graduate. She's a former professional basketball player. She brings a wealth of experience and knowledge to our staff with ideas and plans to hit the ground running and maintaining and growing and improving our West Side recreation. Cortez is a Donaldsonville High graduate and Jackson State University graduate. He also brings a wealth of experience and knowledge in all things recreation. He'll be a valuable asset to our department inside and outside of the office, helping us grow and develop our department into the future. If you guys want to give a big welcome aboard, Mr. Joseph is here tonight. So,
Can we get DeLacy to come to the podium there for a second?
you get it, Doctor, right here to the podium.
Well, we're glad to have you. Glad to be here?
I'm excited about the opportunity. I thank you all for the opportunity.
So how long have you been on the job for?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fresh.
Well, you and I talked, I don't know, a week or so ago, and so you got a lot of ideas, and you and BJ and everybody would keep everything rolling over there. I'm telling you, this is an intense job that you're taking on, and you got a lot of enthusiasm. We'd like for you to keep that enthusiasm, keep moving forward. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
With that concludes the director's report.
Well, I did have one question of the director's report, BJ. As far as the river levels regarding Astroland Park, how long before the river levels are at an adequate level?
That's a kind of a Mother Nature thing. Dean, you got something to say about it?
Actually, we were able to haul our rock this past Friday, so the driveway and the parking lot is completed now. We're currently filling out the substantial completion. We do have a few minor punch list items, debris removal, construction materials, and we got to do the final electrical check through with all the electrical components. But as far as the functional, it's all completed.
Okay, thank you. With that, we go to agenda item number 5, the skate park update.
I think you got a speaker on that here.
We do.
I'm sorry, what was that, the skate park you said?
Yes.
Currently, we have the pieces ready to be transported. We're still working towards closing out the property to relocate that too, but we're getting pretty close to having that done as well. So shouldn't be too much longer. We'll be ready to start redoing it.
Yeah, we just approved the contract for the,
Yeah, and we got the paperwork in works. You got to subdivide that, and we're doing the property exchange and all that. So that's basically what we're waiting on right now.
Once all the logistics are worked out, how long would it take to put the park together?
That'd be a rough question because the ground, I do not know what the ground compaction is right now. I could give you an update on that by the next council or the next recreation meeting, if that'd be okay.
Okay.
Or I can give it to you personally, maybe in the next week or something.
Okay.
All right.
And with that, we go to agenda item number 6, the ballpark lighting update.
Ballpark lighting, we're doing our due diligence right now between a couple of different programs. We're getting favorable comments and responses on our programs. Hopefully, here shortly, we'll have you a plan to be presented to move forward with that.
Aaron?
Yeah, I believe last time I said last time, a couple of times ago, we went out for a contract with an engineering firm that's going to look into grants for LED lighting. What is the status of that?
That's one of the programs, and we actually have another program we're looking into as a comparative. And right now, we're doing the due diligence between the two of them to see which one would benefit the parish the best.
Okay, didn't we pay for one of them though? I mean, are we still paying that?
We paid for the grant application, yes.
Okay. Do we know, has the grant been filed?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's been,
Okay, have we made any grants for the parks in Donaldsonville?
that was for all of them. That was for all 10 parks. The one we put in was for all of them.
And that was through the company that we hired?
That's correct.
Next time, I'd like to get a more in-depth report to find out what they have actually done. Maybe they could be here.
Yes, sir.
I know we paid them a lot of money, and we haven't seen them since. I'd like to see what we're getting our money's worth on that.
Okay. All right.
And as far as, I know there are grants out there, we've talked about this before, not with you personally, but about having grants for some of the parks in Donaldsonville, because they're more of a unique situation with the lighting issues, the field issues, trying to increase attendance there. Have we applied for any of the Major League Baseball Players Association grants?
Well, like I said, the two that we're following right now and we're digging into will cover Donaldsonville as well. It covers all 10 baseball parks. So that's Donaldsonville and everything on this side of the river as well. It's all one package.
Okay, I just say it's going to be hard to get grants for certain areas of the parish, because I know there are financial requirements. And, maybe we should focus on helping out Donaldsonville, but I guess we'll get to that later on.
Randy?
Yeah, I just real quick, if we'll go back to the skate park. I talked to this young guy in the audience. Did you want to speak, sir? That's, okay, thank you. Anyway, I'm like, kind of like Aaron, interested in the lighting project. I think there's some real potential there, and if we can just continue to move forward with it.
Trust me, we are. We're definitely moving forward.
And I know how
I
grants.
just don't want to, promise you a limousine and show up with a Cadillac, so,
Yeah.
let us finish doing our due diligence, and when we get it done, we'll present it to y'all for y'all's consideration.
Thank you, sir.
We have one more question for Councilman Lawler.
Just what kind of time frame are we looking at?
We should have it by the end of the month.
With that, we'll go to agenda item number 7.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion adjourned by Councilman Kulat, second by Councilman Lawler. Meeting adjourned.